The biggest pitfall to avoid when getting started with book writing. How to find time to write. Biggest pitfall? By far the biggest pitfall to avoid when getting started with book writing is simply not getting started. Many of those who want to write a book think they don't have the time to do so. Well, guess what? If it's something you really want to do, you will find the time. How to find the time? Well, believe me, I know the challenges of finding time to write. Most of us have jobs and families which all demand and deserve our time. While working on my book, No Remorse, No Regret, which will be released this year, I was working 2 jobs for a lot of that time. The key is to find the minutes here and there to work on your book. Your job likely allows you to take breaks. In fact, most labor laws require you to be permitted to take a 15-minute break and a 30-minute break for meals. Some even more than that. Why not use that time for writing instead of taking a smoke? Some other tips to find time? Today, while waiting at the dentist, I use that time to work on another book. So there's one way to find time, right? Bring a notepad when going on appointments. After all, have you ever gotten into a doctor at the exact time the appointment was scheduled? A few minutes or more can give you a little time to work on your book. Get up 30 minutes earlier or go to bed 30 minutes later, or do both. Ask your family for help with chores around the house, but make sure to make it up to them on days off from work. Some even more tips? Most people carry a smartphone with them these days, many of them which have a memo app. You can use that app to write down story ideas or notes for your book when you're doing such things such as when you're sitting on the toilet. If you take the bus to work, this time can be used to work on your book. I remember reading about how Scott Turow had used his commute time to work on his very first book, so it can be done. Use your imagination. So you really are only limited by your own imagination when it comes to finding the time to write your book. Get to it, and I look forward to reading your masterpiece.